Hey guys, welcome to the Yoder Homestead. I'm going to bring you guys along today and we're going to do direct seed planting. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to have already seen, I have been planting out seedlings. So starts that I did from seed, grew them on and then hardened them off. We planted those. So what we're going to do now is plant actual seeds. So these are super simple. Honestly, these are easy. I love doing seedlings. I'm all for that, but it's also fun to just put a bunch of seed in the ground. So we have these big panels behind me that we're gonna try this year inside the beds this way. We had to do them this way because my sun is, so basically behind me is south. So I need the sun to be able to also grab whatever is on the inside of these beds to be able to make sure that that stuff is gonna grow as well. So over here we did tomatoes in the corners. You can see those. Those are actually indeterminate tomatoes, so we will train them up over the arbors. They're all cherry tomatoes, so lots of yummy goodness. And then the whole inside of this bed, I still have a lot of room to plant anything that I want inside. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing flowers on some of the insides of this, but this bed here, I do want to do beans. So what I'm going to do is get some of my pole beans. There's a difference between bush beans and pole beans. Bush beans only get, I don't know, 2 to 3 feet tall or whatever, something like that. And then pole beans will actually climb and climb and climb until the end of the season. So these, I need pole beans. And then I thought about too, I could put bush beans on the inside, but I do have a bunch of other beds to be able to do that in. So I might spread them out and do some more flowers on the inside of this. I have a bunch of cosmos that I want to plant, some seeds that we saved from last year and the year prior. So we have a bunch of zinnia seeds, cosmo seeds, calendula, different stuff like that was always in my garden. And since the garden has been redone, we definitely want to get that seed back in some of these beds so that it can continue to go on. Just going to bring you guys along. This is super, super simple. It's basically poking a hole in the ground and putting all of your seeds in. You can actually see each panel. This is where I'm going to put seeds down in. So I'll actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stalks that will be coming up. We'll plant beans on each side of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 seeds in each hole. Make sure that I have germination. Now you can actually save seeds really, really easy. These are actually all seeds that I saved from previous years. They dry out in pods and you can save them super easy. Saving seeds, especially from beans, things that have large seeds like that, that's super easy. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and cover them up and kind of pack it in there. Oh, this soil, you guys, I can't even believe it. It's just so nice. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. that is it. Like super simple. Seeds are so easy. Okay, so I think in the middle here, I'm gonna do a variety of flowers. I'm thinking some zinnias. I have a bunch of this seed that I need to get used. This one was 2024, so I don't even know like germination rate of what some of this stuff will look like. Just gonna use some packs and go ahead and just basically broadcast it on the soil. I'll show you guys what I mean. I'm going to kind of work the soil a little bit. Just gonna mix it up. I need to get the soil that's underneath mixed into this top really fluffy raised bed soil. So I'm just gonna go through here and get that mixed in. Actually, I think I'm gonna do some rows just so I know how much seed I'm putting in here. They can be tight together. Not really too picky when it comes to flowers. I'm sure that if you're a flower grower, there's a science behind it, but for me, I just pile as much in here as I can. All right. Okay, so we did not separate this kind of chaff stuff. So here, like this part, can't tell, this stuff has seeds in it. So what I'm gonna do is just spread this out and then cover it. All right, now watering. That'll be pretty. Okay, Mike actually got my water system hooked up, or installed the pole anyways. So we'll see how this, not sure how this is gonna work yet through the garden once things are growing. I'm gonna have to guide it with the beds because there's gonna be plants growing. So we're just gonna go ahead, water everything in, make sure those seeds get nice and wet. that is it. Direct seed sowing. Super, super easy. Another thing that I'm gonna do is bush beans. So I'm gonna pick a bed that I wanna put those in. I think we can do on the ends. And then I do wanna do some cosmos. I do wanna do celosia as well, but I'm trying to think. So cosmos get really, really tall. So I'm thinking I wanna do some of those on the outsides. I have to think about this a little bit because they do really well by the arbors. And I did order another arbor that isn't like my big panels. They are more kind of this style arbor right here, the same material, I guess I should say. So what I want to do is I want to put them here, but my problem was I didn't want to put stakes in here like I have to for these arbors, but this worked because I could put them in the beds like this. But I did order one, so I got to be patient for that. But in the meantime, I think we're going to pick one of these, either that one over there or that one over there, to do bush beans. So I have beans right there. So maybe across the way, we'll do some bush beans. Maybe I can fit a Cosmo plant in one of the corners there. Or in the middle, could do Cosmo in the middle and then a bush bean kind of grouping around the outside. I'm gonna do a little bit of just like a maintenance rake, but I feel like the babies have taken my little rake. But basically what I want to do is, you can see the rows here, and I want to go down the rows, like in between the rows. that's gonna be all for this evening. We are at the point of dinner time. I might come out and do a little bit more, but we'll see how the evening goes. Might get darker quicker than I think. We also have a cat issue. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that was helpful to explain a little bit more about using seeds and sowing directly into the soil. They're super easy to do. If you don't have room to start seeds, then I would definitely do that. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.